So when it comes to narcissistic people, they are a little bit sneaky, to say the least. They are very good at hunting out loyal, kind, generous, forgiving, honest, trustworthy people, and then taking advantage of those people, taking advantage of those qualities within those people to meet a need of their own. As those people don't think like a narcissist, don't behave like a narcissist, because they do trust other people, because they are loyal to other people. They don't see the deceptiveness within that narcissistic person. Narcissists are also very good at hiding who they are as a person. They're very good at using covert manipulation, so people can't recognize what the narcissist is actually doing to them or doing to those around them. A narcissist is a con artist. They are going to sell you your dreams to deliver you a living nightmare. They are a fraud. They are looking to exploit you, and they use many manipulative mind games to exploit you to get what they want from you. When it comes to a narcissistic relationship, they are looking to gain, and they will gain at all costs to you. You can end up losing friends, family, the place where you live, career, hobbies, dreams, health, wealth, passion, positive emotions. You lose so much to a narcissistic person because they drain you of each and every one of these things, and then more often than not, once they've drained you, they up and leave you for somebody new. You can often hear a narcissist boast how they got one over on somebody, and you can feel a little disgusted within their behaviour. But narcissists twist the narrative in such a way that you believe what they are telling you. So they will tell you how they got one over on somebody, but they will tell you in a way that they're the victim of the other person, and the other person deserved that punishment from the narcissist. Narcissists, if you listen closely enough, they do tell themselves. They're like that little child with a secret that are really pleased that they've got one over on somebody, and they need to let the cat out of the bag. However, they do it in such a way that their stories are believable. You can sympathize with them, you can empathize with them, you can want to show them compassion. You might not agree with what they've done, but you can see why they did something so horrific to another. Or they will just tell you that their friend is doing what the narcissist has actually done. And they're so good at doing what they do because they take full advantage of people's naivety. Narcissistic people are incredibly manipulative, and they are more than capable of manipulating most, if not all, people that are unaware of the narcissist's behaviour. People often criticise others for speaking about narcissism as such, saying that it's cruel to describe a mental disorder in such a way, when what people are doing is describing the behaviours, the perception of those behaviours, the descriptions of those behaviours. The perceptions of the descriptions of the behaviour is on the person, who has then deemed the behaviour as immoral, as dynamic. When it comes to describing narcissistic behaviour, it's not a personal attack. For most people, it's not a personal attack against narcissistic people. It's to raise the knowledge and the understanding and the awareness so that people are able to make an informed choice, and narcissistic people are no longer able to exploit others quite so easily. And those that tend to claim that raising awareness is morally wrong against the mental health side of it are actually enabling the behaviour of a narcissist. They're enabling the narcissist to abuse others. And abuse is abuse. There is no excuse. Narcissists use people's naivety to fool them into believing that they are special. They have that charismatic charm, that pull towards them. They act in superior ways where they punish somebody, but they do it they take the moral high ground of how the other person deserved that mistreatment. They have that sense of grandiosity to their mistreatment towards others. Some are more covert in this, some will play the victim, some will place the fear into you. They will treat people in such a way that you fear stepping out of line for what may happen to you if you ever were to stand up to them. And the thing about narcissistic people is they don't mistreat everybody as such. They exploit everybody. They exploit everyone they meet to their own advantage. But they don't mistreat everybody. They can treat a set amount of people incredibly well. They rule through love or through fear. They can treat a set amount of people incredibly well. They can do many things for those people to gain the admiration from those people, so that when somebody steps out of the narcissist line and the narcissist seeks to punish that person, they can play the victim to those that the narcissist is love bombing, and those people will enable and become the flying monkeys for the narcissist, because they can only see the good side in the narcissist, because the narcissist hasn't shown them the bad side. And if people have seen what the narcissist has done to the other people, yet the narcissist is treating them well, they daren't step out of line for fear of repercussions of what could potentially happen to them if they were to do so. Narcissists lack empathy. They can be some of the most dangerous people you could ever meet. It's incredibly easy to believe what they're saying while you live it. It's only once out of the situation that you have the difficult journey of putting the pieces back together. And it's difficult putting the pieces back together of a puzzle that a narcissist has made, because they've usually taken one out and running around with it somewhere and throwing another game off in another direction. So you're completely lost as to what they're doing. As soon as you think you've got it together, they take another piece away from you. And anyone can be manipulated by a narcissist. They are very good at the games that they play. And more often than not, those that don't believe they're being manipulated by a narcissist are being played by the narcissist. You'll notice this more so in the narcissist new supply, who's going to enable and become a flying monkey and be the narcissist's biggest fan and biggest supporter until the worst happens to them, and then they recognise what the narcissist was doing to others. Narcissistic people sell you an illusion. They sell you a deceptive appearance of who they are as a person, often based on who you are as a person. They mirror you. They get to know all about you, so they can future fake with you. They can claim they want everything the same as you want. They can create those future dreams with you to pull you in with that false hope that you've got something to aim for in the future with them, only because it's not their dream. They're not aiming for those things. They're aiming to take things from you. And as you're too busy focused on that aim, you don't recognise what's happening in the present moment. And every time you come close to recognising what's happening in the present moment, they will future fake with you to distract you from what they're doing to you. They sell you a deceptive appearance of who you are as a person. Once they've got you where they want you, they begin to devalue you in some of the most horrific ways. They criticise you, they judge you, they mock you, they take your identity away from you, so that you no longer believe that you're enough, so that you no longer believe you can hold down a job, you no longer believe you can cook, you can clean, you can fix a car, you can have friends. You don't know who to turn to other than the narcissist, who is lying to you. But because their lies are said so believably well, it's very difficult to see what they're doing to you. They sell you a deceptive appearance in the discard, because more often than not, nobody falls in love faster than a narcissist who needs a place to stay. They move straight on with somebody new. And if they can, they sell you that illusion, that deceptive appearance that all is working out with the new. They're often selling the new, everything that they once promised to you. And they're also telling other people in the smear campaign how you're the one with the problem, you're the one with depression, you're the one with anxiety, which is quite believable because they've left you with those things. They've caused those things within you. They've left you with those things. And then they're using those things as leverage to their advantage to gain sympathetic attention from others and to excuse why they cheated on you. When they cheated on you, and people can see that it's morally wrong, yet the way the narcissist spins the story, spins their web of lies, it's very hard to recognise what they are doing. The discard is often an illusion because the final discard usually comes from you. When a narcissistic person can see that they can exploit you in some way again, they usually come back to you. When the new supply isn't working out how they wanted, they usually come back to you. When they're seeking to punish the new supply, they seek to come back to you. The Hoover is an illusion because it's a deceptive appearance of change, how they're going to change for you, how they're going to go to counselling, how you will get married, how they're going to buy you that home, how you can buy that home together, how you can go on holiday together, how you can see that therapist together, how they are working on changing. They've seen the error of their ways. They haven't. They're deceiving you. They're hunting you back out and hiding who they are by selling you believable lies that you buy into, and then they destroy you. Narcissists are always looking to sell you a false belief of who they are as a person, a false belief of who you are as a person. They gaslight you to sell you a false belief of your reality, to sell you a false belief of things that have or haven't happened, to sell you a false belief of your memory. They accuse you of imagining things. They accuse you of going crazy. They push all your buttons to get you to react, to lead you to believe that you're the one that's causing the problems within the relationship, when without their actions there would be no reactions. And it's perfectly natural to react. And when we're reacting out of character in a manner we don't like, that is when we need to step away from that person. We can't change them. We can change direction for ourselves far away from them. It's not easy, but it's worth it. They're going to misrepresent experience after experience, whether they're misrepresenting their past to you, misrepresenting what they've done to others in the stories that they tell you, misrepresenting things that have happened to you with them. When they're downplaying their behaviour and exaggerating yours, they're looking to sell you an illusion that works in their best interest. And they're looking to get you to believe that your perception of events is wrong, your opinions on things is wrong. They're looking to use your perception as leverage to change your beliefs that work in the narcissistic person's favour. When it comes to narcissistic people, they are con artists. They are looking to sell you an illusion that works in their best interest. And when it comes to their hideous behaviour, they are going to spin the story in such a way that you feel sorry for them or you feel afraid of them, so that they can continue to exploit you. You cannot help them. It's who they are as a person. You cannot change them. You cannot help them change. Even if they're asking for your help to change, you cannot help them. It's who they are as a person. You can help yourself by recognizing their behavior, realizing you need to get out of the situation, and then finding a way out, aiming to leave and finding a safe avenue to do so. And always be careful around those who lack empathy. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot give no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, then please do subscribe. If you're looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.